everyone, and welcome back to Toe of the Week. Did another beautiful design for the spring that matches this set of nails? Take a look. Isn't that cute? Always love a baby boomer look. It's always so pretty, so elegant. It can match with anything. You don't even have to put anything on it. It's so pretty. But of course, I love the cherry blossoms I did over it, and I love the softness of the matte finish. I really think it's great. It's going to look great with my outfit of the day for Fashion Friday. Can't wait to share that with you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. So, if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and definitely shoot me a thumbs up because it makes me smile, lets me know you love my videos, and definitely share my channel around for the nails, but not only that, so I can help many with the ketogenic way of life. Let's get started today on this design. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. Hey everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's toe design, matching the nails I did on Monday. A nice matted baby boomer look with cherry blossoms. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Toe of the Week. Doing another beautiful toe look for the spring, and it's matching with the nails that I did on Monday. Those beautiful matted baby boomer cherry blossom nails that I did with that Northern Lights over the top. Such a soft, beautiful look. Now we're doing a toe design to match. And as always on Friday, Fashion Friday, we'll have an outfit of the day matching this whole look. Now, I always do the toes a little bit different since they are toes, but they always match. So what I've started with here is I've done a French look with pink French here, and I've used this one here, the Esses. The other one I used the OPI, but I ran out of that on the nails. This is pretty much the same color. This one is high maintenance. So I've done a coat of that all over the toes, and then I just did a French look on the toes. I've left one open just to show you how to do that in case you're new to my channel. I just do it freehand. And then the toes will be sponged like these to look like the baby boomer look, and I will do the art on these and possibly an accent toe. So that's the pink I'm gonna use to do the sponging, and I use this white here, the white gel. It's called French White. It's the Kiss Gel Polish from Dollar Tree. Absolutely love this polish and the black. They are both amazing. That's what I'm going to use to do the sponging, and that's what I use to do the French tip look. Then I'm going to be working with acrylic paints. To sponge, I'm just working with a makeup sponge that I get from, that I get from Dollar Tree. If you hear any noise, that's the chair I'm on. I'm just going to use a makeup sponge here to sponge on the big toe. That'll be the pink, or the, the French stuff that I started with. I'll be using that in the white. And then working with acrylic paints to do the art, I'm going to need these three here. I'm going to use this pink called Diva Pink. The brown is Brown Oxidized and Snow White. And I will mix a little bit of white in both of them. And that will be for the tree stems like that, and then the cherry blossoms, and then little white dots over it to give it a highlight. And then, of course, the leaves as well. And then what I'm going to do is go over it with the Northern Lights here, which is a holographic top coat that you shake up. It says it right there. You get it from Sally's. Shake it up, and it gives it a beautiful glitter. And then when you put the matte top coat, it's not as glittery, but it's gorgeous. I love it. So I will then dry everything up with the Seche Dry Fast top coat to smooth everything down, and then we will top it off with the OPI matte top coat because I want this matted so it matches. So I am going to get set up here and get ready to show you this, and I will return. All right. So we're just going to show you how you do this freehand. It's pretty easy. I'm just going to take the paint right, off the brush, and we're just going to set it down on the toe. Start in the middle and just work your way up. Just push down and go up with it. That's how I get that straight line. And yeah, that's the best way to do a French, and the easiest way to do a French is just using your brush to do the work for you. Give it a little push and pull up. Now I've got a little bit of stuff around the edges here, and that's fine. I'll clean it up here with a brush while I'm right on with you. If I even have a little brush here. Let's see here. I do have the stuff here, but I need my gloves on. 1 second here, because I don't want to ruin my nails. So we need to put the gloves on. Sorry, guys. Wasn't prepared, and I thought I had everything here. And I just want you to see that you don't have to worry if it gets on the toes. Because it's still wet, I'll start with just using my finger and using a glove so it doesn't ruin my polish. Or my paint job that I have on the fingernails itself. You don't want to ruin that. And then I'll just go around this edge. And any other cleanup, I'm just going to use a small brush, and I've showed you guys that. I just don't have it in front of me, so. But that pretty much cleaned it up good, and now I'll just use a small brush around there to clean it up. I'll show you that, though. But that's the simple step there of just doing a French line. It's pretty easy. If you don't feel confident enough to do it yourself, you can always use tape. Just tape off, put a piece of tape across here, put it on, and while it's still wet, pull your tape off. Or they do make those guidelines for doing Frenches too, to pull it off while the paint's wet. Otherwise, it leaves a bad line if you don't pull it off while it's still wet. So we're going to let this dry. I'm going to clean that little bit up. I will come back on and show you that before I start sponging, but I'm going to get one of the sponging done over here. All right. So I've got one sponged. Isn't that beautiful? I love the baby boomer look. It's just beautiful how the two colors, you know, the gradient look together. But I have left it dirty so I can show you how to do the cleanup and cleanup on here. But we'll go ahead and do the sponging first, and then we'll do the cleanup next. So we're just going to draw in there, and I'm just taking this sponge here, and I'm going to first put on the French pink. My bottle's running low, so we're just going to brush on the French pink right on the end here. And then we're going to grab the white. And same thing, but we just need a little thin line because it's for the toe. So you don't need as much, just a little thin line of white mixing right in with the pink though. So kind of blend it with the pink like that. And then we're gonna go right onto the toe here. And you just set the brush down, or the sponge down, roll across to start with, and then you're gonna do the gradient motion, making sure to focus more on that pink at the top so the white doesn't go too far. Like that. And if you see it getting on even like this, then just even it up there. And always cap the end with your white there. And then I'm going to go down a little ways this way so we can get more pink in there. Like that. Okay. Then we're going to do one more coat. Get more of the pink again. Brush it on your sponge. Okay. And then the white. Again, just going right into your pink there. You want to go right into it, making sure there's enough paint. There wasn't enough paint on this brush. Hang on. Okay, making sure you're getting enough white and just overlap that pink just a little bit. Trying to keep the line even though. Okay, whoops, I didn't show you that. Trying to keep the line even like that. Okay, then we're going to go right back over. You should wait for it to dry a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and just go right back over. I'm going to line this up just so the white gets better there. And then roll it again. And then start to do your gradient motion, keeping the pink more focused to the top so you don't get, like I said, too much white in there. But this is a gradient, so you want to make sure you have the white in there. Going all around, and then I will focus on the top there, sponging that in, and then I'm going to just work right with the white there just a little bit and sponge it. Now remember, you're going over with the flower, so this doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want it to be that baby boomer look. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to show you the cleanup. I'm just going to use a small brush here, and I'll just do this side. Just a small flat brush. You see it's flat. Dipping it in pure acetone, wiping off a little bit on the towel here, and then just go around the edges and clean it off. You are definitely going to have to use an oil afterwards because it'll dry out the skin, being 100% acetone. So, but just get up under and make sure you clean this pretty good. Remember, I always tell you too, if it doesn't get perfect, you don't have to worry because the first shower you take, it's going to come off the skin. So, but just get it the best that you can. And then we're going to go around this side. And I always tap my brush. You probably aren't seeing that because I'm so close to the camera. You're not seeing me tap that, but I'll show you. I dip into the acetone, I come up and I tap it onto there, and then just give it a good cleaning there. So that looks pretty good there. All right, and then this one here, same thing. We're just gonna clean off the white there. All right, and I'll get the brush again, tap again, because you don't want it soaked because it'll run into your design. So always tap it off, some of the excess, because otherwise it just gets too wet and it'll, like I said, bleed right into your design. So, and then I'm gonna use cuticle oil after to make it nice. So, all right, both of these baby boomer ones are done now. I'm gonna do the cleanup on this one, and then I'm gonna start the art. I will return to show you the very next step. All right, so now you see I've got the branches and the leaves, and I did do a little accent toe on both of them with just a small little branch and leaves. And I'm gonna show you on this one, and then we're gonna put cherry blossoms on it. Here's my palette. I've mixed in a little bit of white in here, so it had a little bit of white, and then the lighter color I'll use to highlight everything. So, draw in there, and we're just gonna dip into the darker part right here first of the brown. And we're just going to, I'm gonna start over here. Just set the brush down and start to do a swiggly line, and as you get closer, lift up on the brush. Okay, then we're gonna pull some branches off of it. But always lift up when you're getting to the end of, you know, the branch. Lift up so that it gets that little fine point, so it does look like a branch. And then we'll put one over here and one right there. And then we'll do a couple leaves. I'm gonna put one right here, wherever you feel fit. One right here, put a little pull in it so it looks like a leaf. Right over here, I'll do one little pull. I will put one small one right here, like that. And then I think I'll do another one right in here, just a small one. And give a little pull like that. Okay, so that's the start of that. Now we gotta get the cherry blossoms. Hang on, I got something in my mouth. Cherry blossoms on, and I will return. All right, now we got the sweet little cherry blossoms, even on the little toes. I did them smaller. I'll show you how we're doing that on the big toe here. Let me draw in. It's so hard because of my gloves. Okay, go ahead and just get some paint on my phone. All right, we're gonna be working in this area here, and we're just gonna get some on the brush, about that much. And anywhere you want, you're gonna dot 3 dots, okay? And I'm gonna do one there, one here, one maybe right here. Just do 3 dots wherever you feel fit, wherever you think it would look great on this tree. And let's see, maybe one more down in here just to give it a little bit more color. Okay, like that. Then what we're gonna do is go right over it. Let me wipe this off here. We're gonna go right over it with that lighter pink that I made right here, this light one. I'm gonna have to make it again because my paint is drying real quick. I don't know why. Okay, so we're gonna make this and mix it like that. And then just right over the wet paint, you're gonna dot in, but don't go right on top of it because you want it to be a highlight. So go kind of to the side of each one. If you see what I'm doing here, I am definitely not going right on it. I'm kind of going to the side of it. And that's what gives it that beautiful highlighted, you know, cherry blossom. Let's get some over here. These ones are so small, so you want to just lightly put these ones in like that. Okay, and then I want to work on, let me wipe this off here. I want to work on, I'm going to go into this really light brown here. I actually mixed it over here, but we're going to have to mix it right here again. I don't know why my colors are drying so fast. This is weird. Always when I'm over here, this side of the room, it's so cold down here, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way. But I'm gonna go right into the leaves here now and just do a little fine, just little highlight like that. But it's a brown mixture, so it works good. Very light brown. Same thing with this one down here, but just a very light touch because it's so tiny. You don't want to cover that leaf up like that. So I still do have to do the other side of the highlights, but there is how darling those cherry blossoms are. They're so cute. So I'm going to finish this side. We're going to let it dry up then and then go on to the northern lights. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, while these are drying, just wanted to show you guys, never worry if they do dry out real quick. You just grab some water because it's acrylic paint and it mixes them right back to a nice liquid that you would need. So I just wanted to show you guys. Actually, I'm thinking, oh God, your paints are ruined. Nope, everything's nice and wet again. See, just mix it. So just showing you guys that I know that. It's just I didn't have the water next to me, and I had one toe with some blossoms I had to do. So I wasn't going to worry about that, but I still got it worked out. You see, both of them are still cute. So we're just letting them dry. We're going to do the Northern Lights. So I will see you in just a moment. Okay, now I've got that beautiful holographic going on. You probably can't see unless you're close, but there it is. There's one done. See the big one? Isn't that pretty? Now I left that one open to show you guys. So you just want to give this a good shake just to mix up all of it because it does sit at the bottom. So every time you got to shake it up so you get the good holographic glitter. Okay, it's all shook up here. I'm going to get some on here, and I'm going to do a coat really thick but go over a very light touch. So if anything is wet, it won't smudge it like it did in my nail design. I was so upset about that. So we're just gonna go over very lightly over everything, floating. That's what I'm doing. I am floating over this design so that it doesn't mess up anything. Look like everything was dry. You wanna make sure everything is dry, but always float over your designs when doing acrylic paint or anything because it can really mess your designs up. But isn't that pretty when it's got the holographic on it? I love it. So all that is left now for me to do is to dry everything up after this is dry with this, the dry fast top coat, and then I am going to matte top coat them. And those steps you guys really don't need to see, so I will return with the end product. Alrighty, I am all done and I am loving this just as much as the nails. I think they are so soft and so pretty, and you can't beat a cherry blossom look with a baby boomer, French white tips, all of it. It's just amazing and so fun and matches with everything. And of course you can just do a French white look. That looks beautiful too. It's very elegant and always matches with everything. But I really love the way this turned out. Here's the nails with it. I think they both look amazing. And I can't wait for you guys to see the outfit of the day that matches all of this. Everybody take care, God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.